Radio music is another instant classic from Tom Whitwell's Music Thing. The module is a fairly simple build and incorporates many DIY elements, including coding. But one common concern is that the module loops its samples, making it useful for playback of field recordings and soundscapes, but a challenge to use as a normal sample player. Sometimes reading the manual pays off. Deep in the many pages of module details on GitHub lies the Customize Your Module page. This section describes a number of tweakable functions in the settings.txt file, located on the micro SD card in your radio music. Let's insert the SD card into the computer and open the settings file. Scroll to the bottom of these settings, to the looping option. By default, this is set to 1, giving us the common performance we associate with the radio music, looping the samples on the module. If we set this option to 0, looping is disabled. Now we can use the radio music to its full potential as a triggerable sample player, rather than an infinite looper. We can use some of the other settings in this page to fine-tune the operation of the switching samples, the pots, the input CV, and the LED indicators. Some settings may be better for certain uses, so consult the documentation for more details. I'll save the changes I've made to the settings file and close it. I've created a folder full of kick drum samples that have been converted to raw audio file format, a process I'll outline in another video. I'll load these onto the micro SD card as well, replacing folder 0, so they should appear in the first bank of samples. I'll eject the card, insert it back into the radio music, and power up my system. If looping has been disabled, I should be able to reset or trigger the kick samples that I loaded in. I'll route a sequence to the reset input to test the sample player with another sound in the system. What sample modules are you using in your system? Tell us about it in the comments. Thanks for watching and sharing. As always, please like, follow, and subscribe. And remember, patch smarter.